So should you buy the brand new LEGO Star Wars Resistance A-Wing? Well, we've gotten quite a few A-Wings in the past, so what necessarily makes this one different or more desirable than the other ones? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with the Should You Buy series here on the channel, essentially I'm going to be giving you a fast-paced rundown of any given LEGO set, and today we're talking about one of the brand new Rise of Skywalker sets that just came out a couple of weeks ago. This is the Resistance A-Wing. Set number 75248 comes with 2 minifigures, 269 pieces, and recommended for ages 7 and up. And let's go ahead and talk first about the 2 minifigures we have in the set. First off, we have Snap Wexley. The minifigure itself looks great. I'm always a fan of Rebel/Resistance pilot outfits and like their jumpsuits. So of course we have the orange iconic Rebel pilot suit with the white vest. We have some really cool details, pipes, utility belts, all that cool stuff and jazz on his front torso and front leg printing. His helmet is a mix of blue, white, and black, which does look pretty cool. He does also have a beard, which is just a really nice minifigure overall. Great detail on this minifigure, so definitely thumbs up for me. And the second one's going to be Lieutenant Connix, who actually I didn't know who it was until I made the video about it earlier before on the channel. This is actually going to be Carrie Fisher's daughter. She plays Lieutenant Connix, which I did not know, which is probably something I should have known. But overall, a pretty simple minifigure. She just has very standard like garments on. I believe she's not necessarily like a trooper on the battlegrounds, but she is like a ranking official in the Resistance. At least that's how I kind of interpret it. So she does have a tan jacket and then dark tan legs and an undershirt, and then she also does have a really cool hairpiece and of course a blaster as well. Now with those minifigures out of the way, let's go ahead and dive on into the actual A-Wing itself. Now I do have the older version of the A-Wing, the set that came with Lando, and I gotta say I actually do like this one better, and I honestly can't tell you exactly why, but let's just go ahead and dive into some of the features on the A-Wing. Standard with a whole bunch of LEGO Star Wars starfighters and starships. We do have some missile launchers on the front, which are pretty cool. On the bottom of the ship here, we do have landing gear, which does fold in and out, so of course if they are flying there are no undergear, and then of course when you want to pull it back out when they're landing, it's a 3-point system for the landing gear, so it's pretty solid, which is pretty good. Now what's noticeably different about this A-Wing compared to ones we've gotten in the past is this one has a green and white color scheme as opposed to the normal red and white that was on the Rebel A-Wing, so a little bit of color variation there. Of course I'm a fan of that. If we just got another red A-Wing, that would be pretty boring, but I'm happy LEGO did go with a new color scheme. Hopefully we're going to see more of these A-Wings in the future in Star Wars and the Rise of Skywalker. In The Last Jedi we did get the blue one, but the A-Wing itself is pretty sturdy. It's also swooshable, which is a great fact for someone like me. So then you can see throughout the A-Wing itself there are areas of really cool detailing. These are of course all stickers though, none of them are printed, so be that as it may, I did do my best putting the stickers on, and honestly if you do look at it from kind of far away, it does look like they're printed, which is nice. And I think this is one of my favorite sets with stickers because it just seems to flow really nicely, which is a huge plus. Now, of course the cockpit does open very easily. It's a very standard cockpit. It's got 2 stickers on there, and of course if you want to go ahead and put Snap Wexley in there, just take off his blaster, and then there is no studs on the bottom, but the legs do slide into the black piece in the front, and then he's in there safe and sound. So it's a really easy mechanic for opening and closing the cockpit and putting in a pile, which is pretty cool. And then some other minor details on either sides. We have rotating turrets, which just go up and down. They don't really go any other direction, which I guess is to be expected. And then I guess the last piece to talk about is going to be the engines. The engines are modular, like they do come apart really easily, and then you just slide it in through a 1x1 Technic brick. So I guess that makes it easier if for some reason you take off the engines and whatnot. But importantly, the angle of the A-Wing engines are completed very nicely, if you could see. So instead of just being straight up, it's actually on an angle, which does make it look more realistic to the actual A-Wing in the films, which is great. But overall, the A-Wing itself has a pretty nice feel. Now, does this set need to be remade? Why did LEGO make this? I don't know. I'm assuming it's branding for the Rise of Skywalker. We're probably going to see a lot of this stuff in the movie coming up. But for $29.99 here in the US, I gotta say, this is a pretty fair price for the set. You'd be surprised at how many smaller elements are actually in the A-Wing. Again, 269 pieces, which I guess if you minus the minifigures is probably around 255, all in the A-Wing, which is actually kind of crazy because the A-Wing's small. I mean, it's about the size of my hand, so definitely don't let looks deceive you with the A-Wing. It's a nice build. It's sturdy. Now, I do agree with a lot of you that this wasn't really a necessary build. Of course, I would have rather gotten something new. You had 2 minifigures, Snap Wexley and Lieutenant Connix, which are pretty cool minifigures, especially the Resistance pilot Snap Wexley. And again, the A-Wing's actually a pretty fun and really sturdy build. It's great to play around with, so if that's something you're looking for, then this is definitely going to be the set for you. So guys, hope you all enjoyed the Should You Buy of the brand new Rise of Skywalker Resistance A-Wing. Let me know what you guys want to see next up. Coming up next later throughout next week, I'm going to be building the Y-Wing and bringing a Should You Buy for that, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Of course, if you want to go ahead and stay tuned for more videos, make sure you go ahead and subscribe down below, and if you like the video, drop a thumbs up down below before we go ahead and head out. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Peace.